They've won the toss. They'll be batting first. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get ready for some cricket.
I looked at that stat. Oh, this could be trouble. He's played across this. The keeper's after it, and he catches it. So Isaac Damerel takes the catch. He just tried to go across that one to the captain, Kaiser Ahmed, and Stokes gets an early breakthrough. It's a good bit of bowling. I think maybe he just gets a bit of shape with the wind, which is going right to left on your screen. Missed it. He was going to be in trouble. Real OBW candidate. And that's a pretty good catch, got to say, for Damerel to go find that. Turned away, no fine leg, or beats the fine leg, and essentially this will run away for the first boundary of the series. Bishard taking over the bowling. Now this one's edge. I call it a drop, but it was a pretty difficult chance. See there, big edge. Might have stuck in the webbing. I think you've had a couple. And he's gone, and Bishard gets the wicket. The change does the trick for Guernsey. And Iqbal's going to have to go. He just struggled a little bit for his timing while he was there. Now he becomes the second wicket to fall. 15 for 2. This one's a little bit short. It's hit straight down the throat of the fielder. And well, isn't it typical? The pacemen have slaved away. And now Martell's bowled a dirty half tracker and he's got a wicket. Nightingale takes the catch. It's Tom Nightingale down there at deep square leg. And that's frustrating. A good player goes Gowrie. Just couldn't manufacture anything here. He goes for 10. And the score now is 24 for 3. Oh, okay, could be trouble here. And there's going to be a run out. Well, that's a disaster. And, well, that's what pressure does. You don't have to be a professional cricketer to be professional. You see, Safdar pushes. And really, Butler, he identifies the situation perfectly. And results in the run out of Ali Tafsir. Pitched up, and this one will test the outfielder. And yeah, it's a good stop. Yeah, very, very good outfielding you see there. That is Tom Nightingale. Took a good catch earlier. It was Hooper, I think, first up. Hooper knocks it back. There's the reverse. This one picks the gap, and this one will go for 4. There's reverse again, and it's fine enough to beat the fielder, Bishard. And this one is going to go for 4 as well. Gone, and well, Safdar's going to have to go, and he'll be disappointed. It's probably a soft dismissal if you look at it. It's just a length ball from Bishard. He doesn't keep it down. He doesn't go up. He just hits it straight at the captain, Josh Butler, who takes a pretty good catch. He's had about enough, so he goes after it straight away. Pitched up. This will be a test for the boundary, and I think it's... well, this is where we would normally probably have a look at it. I don't know if they've got that. I think in the end it'll be a good stop. I don't think it'll be anything conclusive here anyway. But you do see it does touch the rope. Very hard to tell. I think that will just go down as a couple. That's exactly what the batter tries to do here, but he has found the fielder who drops it. It's frustrating for Newey. The fielding standards have been very good so far by Guernsey. Now this is in the air, and this one will be out of the ground. Well, the first one of the weekend, Maximo. Mohammad Shersahar certainly has come out with a view to lifting the scoring. Well, somebody has to. He said, well, if no one else is going to do it, I'm going to do it. Slow ball, picked and cracked. Well, that had something on it and a half. Maximo. 2 in the over. Well, Stokes, it was a slower ball. It was back in the hand. There was nothing slow about the distance that it left the cricket ground. So he does this, and he overcooks it, and it's an outrageous stroke, really. Back foot they go. And it's an inventive bit of fielding from Butler, but I can see he was thinking that he wasn't in position to get up and throw in time, so he tries to flick. He just doesn't get the power. Wow, it's a bit lucky here, and I think this will run away for 4 as well. And this one's in the air, and it's going, it's gone. Maximo! Well, Mohammad Shersahar is playing a lone hand here. He just throws his hands at this one, and this one is wind assisted. It's a Bizaway super strike. It was aerial. Gone. Well, that one's huge. That one is out of here. That's over the fence and far away. Send out the search party. Maximo! 6 runs to Shesa Hart. He's been incredible so far, and that one brings up the 100 for Norway. And you thought for most of this innings it would probably never come. He goes for this as well, and this one's going to disappear. Maximo! Well, Salim has watched, and now he's copied and pasted some of Shesa Hart's aggression. And now there's a certain freedom to Norway's batting. This one's hit pretty well as well. Some work for the fielder to do. Does well. Shesa Hart will come back for a couple. Now, look at the 10 over splits it would be here. They were 38 after 10. Hooper in his last over gets hit down the ground, and this will be 4 as well. Miss hit. Don't think there's 2 here. Shesa Hart wants it. Should be an easy run out, and it will be. So I think that's about trying to get Shesa Hart on strike for the last over. Salim falls on his sword. It's pretty unselfish as well from a player. His innings to get going, but he kind of drew some inspiration from Shesa Hart. He's actually the reason that he has to go, because Shesa Hart was saying, well, I'm getting back because this is the end of the over. In the air, and that's a great bit of placement. So Hart, well, he wanted to strike and certainly made the most of it. It's just an easy kind of free swing of the bat here from Mohammad Shesa Hart. Well, he gets down the ground and he launches this one out of the ground. Maximo! Well, whatever the medic gave him, give me some of that as well. Now it gets funky, and there's no one back here. And I think this will run away for 4 as well. And now here's the last ball of the first half of game 1. We'll go for 2 here, no matter what. Hooper, well, getting it run out here, which is that's a shame, but he will get 1. And he grabs the red inco while he's there. He'll finish on 70 off 29 balls. Good fielding by Hooper. He just hits that too well to get 2. So about here when the throw's coming in, he just decides to pump the brakes and says, well, I've been out here a while and I didn't get out. I'm going to stay that way. Anyway, well, you can't really criticise a man who scores 70 off 29 balls to turn his team around. Scores over half the runs from the number 7 position. And Norway are going to finish 137 for 7 off their 20 overs. Matthew Stokes, 138 to win for Guernsey in the opener. Chipped away and well, accidentally fielded. A bit short and gone. So an early wicket. It's a little bit short, wasn't it? Damarel, well, he tried to go across the line, as you'd expect, a ball of that length, but he just wrapped his bat around and couldn't find the middle of it. The catch was taken, an early strike for the Norwegians. Oh, he's dropped. That was timed so well by Stokes. Wow, frustration for the fielder. With a few singles and 1-2 so far. This isn't a good ball. And it's going to be worked away, and it will go to the boundary. Oh, this one, don't think it carries. It's hit pretty hard. I think it's just short of the bowler. So big gap down the ground if can beat the bowler. Low full toss. I think of 2 here. It's just mishandled by the fielder. You'd want to get him a bit higher. Oh, this one is turned away, but he might have found trouble. The fielder takes it. And so Stokes, he gets to 15, but he goes no further. I think the issue here, he tries to hit this straight into the wind. It's flicked away. The catch is taken. And yeah, disappointment for the opener. Ooh, close. And out. Yeah, this one was sliding in. I don't know if Ollie Nightingale plays a bit of turn here. But my instinct is he was in big trouble. Newey. More comfortable as he goes. Gonna get 1 here though. Good arm from the boundary. Well, now, there's my first overthrow. We haven't seen one yet. If you missed this, then probably don't get another run, but because he gets half a glove on it, knocks it away from the backup fielder. And good alert running from Guernsey. And now he's gone. So Butler, oh, he'll be so disappointed about that. That was the Sophie's choice situation he had. He wanted to raise the rate, but he didn't want to get out. Unfortunately, he loses his off stump. Raza Iqbal has the second wicket. Abdullah Sheikh. This is well fielded. Really well fielded. That's Wally Gorry. Wonder if we'll see him get a bowl. He was the first ever T10 international hat-trick taker. Scoring the 130s. Well, right on cue. This one has a chance and it's going to get there. 4 runs. This one's in the air and it's going to be caught. Well, slight misjudgment initially from Wahidul Sahak. Well, he was coming in, but he had to put it in reverse. And when he did, he still found himself with room to move. And a wicket falls. Well, that was the change in gears, wasn't it? 8 overs to go in this contest. It's down the ground and a bit of work to do. Well fielded. Get back for a couple. You see, even that, which is a pretty good shot, that gets 2, it's not quite enough to bring the rate down. And that's the concern at this stage. I don't think there's been a lack of intent, although they're going to take on a 2 here. It could be trouble, and it will be trouble. Hooper's going to have to go. It was a frustrating sort of an innings for Hooper, wasn't it? Just everything he was trying wasn't coming off. In the end, he tries a 2 that's pretty much impossible at this level. You see, it's a smart throw. They know it's a longer run, essentially, for Hooper, who doesn't have the head start because he plays the shot. So Gowrie is the man who gets it back to the keeper, Kaiser Ahmed. Now Norway going to have a run-out chance here. They're going to miss. And well backed up by Gowrie. We had 3 to aim at there. Yeah, so I suppose it's the same sort of stuff as saying T10, but obviously it's not quite as extreme. It's sort of been out by metres. Well bowled by Ravi. He's bowling out here. And we might have another run out, and we will. So it's a nice bit of fielding. Once again, that is Gowrie, who was able to fire it back to the bowler. Nice work. Last ball of the day, and it will bring up the 100, but it won't be enough for Guernsey. The final score in match 1 of this 6-match T20 International Series, it will be Norway that win it. Norway 137, Guernsey 100, a 37-run victory.